It's my big bass, and I've had it since I was 17. It sounds like no other.
That's a cool bass.
Oh, it's the coolest.
It's a Hoffman, right?
Yeah, it's Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You played it the other way.
Yeah, I played the other way.
The only other thing I'll say real quick, it's not even really a question. When I Fall is one of the coolest songs about window washers. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you?
Of all the songs about window washers out there, that's a huge genre. It's a genre. Love songs, rock and roll songs, work songs, and the blues and window washers.
And I say it in jest because it's one of my favorite songs that you guys have.
Thank you.
Which came first, the song or Big Bang Theory?
They actually approached us about writing the song specifically for the show. And the timing was actually pretty remarkable. I had just finished a novel by Simon Singh called Big Bang, which is sort of a layman's math and science history of every discovery necessary to get to cosmological theory. And it sounds dense, but it's actually really entertaining and a really great sort of history of math and science. It was a lot of fun. And then we did a show just after I finished the book in LA, and I was raving about the book, and we made up some song about cosmological theory, as we do. And it just happened Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady were in the audience, and they had the show in development at the time. And they said, we've got to get these guys to do the theme song. They approached us. It was funny because it was on the heels of a few disappointments, having been asked to write for movies and television. And we've had some good experience, but it was on the heels of a few fairly major disappointments that I put a lot of time and effort into. And so when they called and said, we'd like you to write this theme song, I was really ornery. And I was like, okay, well, so how many other people have you asked to write the theme song? And because I've got like 3 weeks off in the next 6 months, and I don't want to waste my time if you've asked 30 other guys to write for the theme song. So if you guys can tell me what you want, I can write it. But don't just say this is what we want and then pick a fucking Counting Crows song. Which was the experience that happened before. Shrek 2! Shrek!
Incidentally, the name of the show was originally Big Bang, a.k.a. Mr. Jones.
So, anyway, there was after I ranted a bit, there was a total silence on the phone, and Bill Brady said, we really like your band, and we haven't asked anyone else. We would really like you to write our theme song. And it was a great experience. They were such a pleasure to work with. And Chuck Lorre, one of the co-creators of the show, is also a musician and a writer. So he really understood the language of writing and knew what he was asking for. So it was a great collaborative experience.
Thank you. Little boy.
Security, can we get an ID check on this?
If you would do a song with another artist, who would you do it with?
That's a good question. The most famous artist of the moment. I'm kidding. If I could choose anyone, it might be Willie Nelson. He's a big hero of mine. He's written more songs that I wish I'd written than just about anyone else. We got the chance to meet him a few times, and we played at Farm Aid with him in DC one time. So maybe him. Maybe a dude on dude duet with Willie. Ivory and Ivory. It's tentatively titled Ivory and Leather. Anyone else? No. Heroes that you might want to work with?
The late James Brown. I want him around just so he could, put some stuff onto our music, infused with some soul. I would have liked James Brown and B&L. That would have been good.
I would say Neil Young. He's a huge hero of ours. We played at his bridge school. He invited us to play for his bridge school event, which helps kids who can't speak and gives tools to do that. And it was so great. He was very generous. Just the nicest person you'd ever talked to.
Like Ed, my hero is Lou Reed, so and I've actually got to work with him. So it's been a dream come true working with him.
So pick somebody else. Who else?
How about Gaga?
Taylor Swift.
He's new.
Taylor Swift, yeah. But you'd end up going out with her, Kev, but she'd have to write a breakup song.
The world wouldn't mind that. It's a really good song.
Yes.
Not a question, but I've been watching you guys since you were selling out your biggest shows in Michigan in the 90s. And I want to say you guys look better than you did 20 years ago. Kevin, you kicked at cancer's ass. You look fantastic. You all look fantastic.
Well, what is your phone number, man?
Thank you.
Thank you.
But we're only taking questions, not comments.
Not compliments. Anyone have any compliments they want to throw at the man?
Thank you very much for that. It's very sweet. Anyone else? Yes.
Why the name Bare Naked Ladies?
Security escorted him out.
Okay. He's an intern. It's okay.
It just made us laugh. We were 18. It was 47 years ago.
6'6" Sputnik was already taken.
You know what? It made us laugh, and we honestly didn't think we were ever going to be a band. It was supposed to be one show only. I had agreed to play at a fundraiser for a food bank, but I was on my way to university, and the band I'd been playing with in high school broke up. Forgot about the fundraiser. They called back and said, "You're still on for the fundraiser, right? We're really counting on you." And I went,
Ouch.
"Yes." But the name of the band has changed now to Bare Naked Ladies. And then I was like, shit, I gotta get a band together. So that was it. That's the reason.
Good job.
That was 25 years ago.
It kind of sticks in your head, though, right?
All right, no more questions. We'll start with the photos. Cool.
All right.
All right, we'll do.
Keith, you want